All right, this is Miss Laredo again. I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite tools, which is Nearpod. Nearpod can do a ton of things. I'm just going to show you a couple of the highlights that I really like. So when you are creating a instructional video, maybe you have a short lecture that you are wanting students to view, but really any kind of video lecture that's more than like 5 minutes long, students are not going to watch the whole thing. And even if they do watch the whole thing, they're not really going to be paying attention the whole time. So I know a lot of y'all will have students take notes or answer some questions on a separate document while they are watching your instructional video. But then students are having to have open like 2 or 3 tabs at the same time. And keep in mind, a lot of our students are on smaller devices. They're on a smaller Chromebook with a small screen, or they're working on a tablet. So having to switch back and forth between all of these different tabs it just makes it that much more difficult for the students, and it frustrates them, and then they don't want to do it. So if you do this in Nearpod, where you do what I'm about to show you, which is a video with embedded questions, then you're ensuring that the student is watching the whole thing, that they're answering questions as they go or taking notes, however you want to set it up, but it's all done on the same screen, so it's a little bit easier for students. So let's see how we do that. All you're going to do is you're going to click New. Okay, got it. Lesson in Nearpod. I'm going to click Add a Slide, and I'm going to add a video. And my video is going to be from YouTube. I'm going to go grab my video link from YouTube. So let's see. Say I want them, this is an instructional video right here. This one's only 5 minutes long, so I probably wouldn't do it with this one, but this is just to show you how to do it. You go into Nearpod, paste that link from YouTube, hit search, it'll find it. Even if your video is unlisted, it will still find it here, okay, because you have the link. So all unlisted means is that it's not searchable on YouTube. It's only, the only way anybody can find it is if they have the actual link for the video. So that's all I'm going to do there. This save. It'll take a moment to upload. And then this button right here, add activity. So as students are listening to the video, say right here, I want them to answer a question based off of what I just said. So I click add activity. You can do open-ended question or multiple choice question. I like the multiple choice questions because students get instant feedback as to whether or not they got it right. Do you like Nearpod? Yes, it is my favorite. Yeah. You're going to click which one is correct and save. So this does not add a separate slide, it just stops the video. So as the students are watching the video, when they come to the 10-second mark, the video will stop and this question will pop up so that they will have to answer it. I'm going to click save. Save and exit. And now I need to get this lesson into Schoology. So I'm going to go to Student Paste. You want to make sure you click this button, Require Student Submissions. So this makes it to where students cannot hit that skip button on Nearpod. They actually have to submit the questions. You're going to grab the embed code. I like to grab the medium one. It makes it a little bit bigger. Copy. I'm going to go to Schoology. I'm going to put it wherever I want it. So let's see. I want it in lesson 1 or lesson 2, doesn't matter. I'm going to find where I want it, find this little green line, add a page. Insert media. And this one, however you want to do it, again, I like to do display inline so that it pops up for them on their stream. But if you don't want it to, you can keep it as display on a new page so that they actually have to open it up to view it. You'll hit create. Let me go find it. And it's right there for them. So a couple things about Nearpod is that sometimes it'll work in the embed code like this and they can just do it right here on this screen, where all they have to do is put in their name, they'll join the lesson and keep moving on, okay? Sometimes students will have to click the full screen button right here for it to work, and if it's still not working, they might have to click this button right here, open in Nearpod. That'll take them out of Schoology, but they'll still be able to do the lesson. So that's just a few little glitches, I guess, with Nearpod and Schoology. Finally, a little pro tip here, depending on how you want to use a Nearpod lesson. So if you're wanting to use this Nearpod lesson as a grade, so as students answer the questions, you can go here. Let me find one that students are actually doing. Here we go. I'm going to go to reports. Once students have begun to respond and complete the Nearpod, then you can view the report. So far I have 28 students who have completed this particular lesson. I'm going to open it up. Okay, and I'm going to click here to see their answers. So I can see individual answers this way, or I can, where is it? Collapse. Okay, I had to pause the video earlier because it was doing something weird. So I'm going to show it to you on a different one because I'm not sure quite what's going on with this one. So this is, here we go. We're going to look at the report for this session right here. And we see all of the students here that have logged in to do anything. Now, I'm not taking a grade on this particular Nearpod, so I grabbed one Nearpod code for all of my students, and they all are participating in the same session. But if I wanted to grab a grade for it, I would probably create a few sessions, maybe one for each class period, so that it's a little bit more manageable trying to find individual student names in here for their grade. You can go to the interactive video section here to see how they have scored. So Nearpod gives you all of this good data so that you can see exactly how they have responded to each of these.